What's going on, fight fans? Today's update is packed with some wild stories. The MMA community is buzzing after a seasoned fighter took a tough loss inside the cage.
Yo, Rampage's son needs to go to prison. That is bad.
You are a dumb animal that does not belong in society.
Now, many voices in the community are demanding that Raja Jackson face legal action. Let's dive into how the MMA world is reacting.
My dad got bread. That's his bread. That's not mine. It's not my bread. He's rich. I'm not rich. That's why I want to get on brand rich, bro. I've been waiting, bro. It's shit's been rough.
I've gathered some wild reactions from across the MMA scene. We've also got Khabib sharing his thoughts on why he believes Ilia Topuria doesn't stand a chance against Arman Tsarukyan. Plus Islam Makhachev's message to the fighters from Caucus and more. Let's get into it. Rampage Jackson's son was left emotional after learning that his UFC journey has ended before it could truly begin. He chased the spotlight, and now he has it, but not for the reasons he hoped. At first, many fans assumed it was just another over-the-top, scripted brawl, but it quickly became clear this was the real deal, and it's torn the community apart. In the clip right before the slam, Psycho Stu is shown rising to his feet, glancing at Raja, and leaning in toward the referee. To some, this came across as a signal, sparking rumors that the whole thing might have been orchestrated. But others aren't buying it. For them, Raja's explosive attack looked like deliberate violence, even bordering on attempted murder.
Pissed me off, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off. And shit pissed me off. And I'm gonna have to get him back. They said I can go in the ring and get it that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to him. Bro, my dad can't do shit. I'm gonna fake crash out. All right, bet. Bet. You about to see how fake of a crash out I am.
Heard what he said? Someone said to him, "You're a fake crash out." He said, "I'm a fake crash out."
I bet.
Again, you're gonna see the escalation.
It's always been my dream to fuck up a pro wrestler for real. So I get it today. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. But I don't believe in me getting disrespected too. I'm too nice. Bet. That shit was not staged. I'm telling you that right now. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. 50 subs to knock him out. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a f. I want him to. Y'all want me to teabag him? People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Hey, you're right, Joel. I gotta show him some form of respect. Then they don't train no goddamn martial arts. I'm really going to hit him. I'm telling you. What should I do, chat? Should I pick him up? Should I slam him first or hit him? W if I should slam him first. I'm not f***ing around. You don't think I can do it, Miggy? Bet. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Fuck this dude. Oh, you think he's stronger than me? All right, Suave, watch. Shut the fuck up, Suave. I bet you would be talking like this if you was in front of me. Chat, watch what I do to him. Tony, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, Tony.
A few moments later.
Okay.
Some critics believe his fragile ego, shaken by online criticism and financial pressure, drove him into making a reckless choice. Just hours before the incident, during a live stream, Raja openly admitted that he wanted to build his own reputation instead of living in his father's shadow. That background only made his violent actions appear even more disturbing. The backlash has been massive, with fitness influencer HS TikTok even challenging Raja to a boxing match, mocking him for targeting a former military wrestler.
That's coming from me, like that's tap. Like he's just, that is literally attempted murder. He's knocked out, you keep punching him, you keep punching him. I don't rate that. Hey, Raja, why don't you get in the ring with me, bro? Why don't you get in the ring with me, bro? Fight someone who can fight back. Rather than beating someone up who's already on the floor. He should have stopped when the guy was knocked out, but he definitely should have battered the guy. Like the guy took the piss. But like, I wouldn't have waited till the ring. I would have just done it there and then, like, straight away. It would have been a fight there and then. Raja does MMA, mate. Raja does MMA, brother. He's nothing like his dad though. Like his dad was actually good at fighting. He's not good at fighting. I've seen a few clips. He got banged in his head by it. got banged in his head by a kid at in sparring. You could have seen that spinning left kick from a mile away. I would have gone, do you know what I would have done? Underneath, look, hands here to protect the chin. As that left kick come in, I would have gone underneath, right hook, left body, left hook. Finished.
Influencer Mayan responded by saying they couldn't imagine a situation where Raja avoids arrest. Interview 7.
Yo, be honest with y'all, bro, I don't see how he doesn't go to jail. I like Rampage Jackson. You guys know I think Rampage is awesome. But after looking at that footage, bro, like, they need to get a lawyer. Like, me just being dead ass, like, he needs to get a good lawyer right now and be prepared. They're 100% gonna come in and arrest him for that. Slamming him with the way that he did and punching him that many times, he needs to find a lawyer. I don't even know why they're still on camera talking about it, to be honest with y'all. He should stay off camera. They shouldn't talk about this ever again and secure a lawyer and just sit tight because the police are absolutely coming. There's no way they're not going to make an arrest after that, bro. There's no way. Yeah, I just don't see a scenario where he doesn't get arrested, bro. I just don't see it because the police department's going to be under an insane amount of pressure to do something because it's so viral now.
Chael Sonnen also gave his perspective on his YouTube channel. He highlighted backstage footage where Psycho Stu smashed a beer can over Raja's head. Sonnen claimed that Raja wasn't even scheduled to be part of the show, and that other wrestlers had joked about payback. But since Raja isn't a trained pro wrestler, he seemed to take those words literally. And what was supposed to be playful banter turned into a violent outburst in front of a live crowd. Still, not everyone agrees with Sonnen's take. New clips surfaced after the beer can incident, showing Raja Jackson accepting Stu's apology, just moments before he launched the brutal attack.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were first. You still the camera. I
get it.
We're not working out. Well, he's going to come out on your mat, too. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
Reports suggest that Psycho Stu assumed Raja was an actual wrestler and believed they were simply building a storyline.
End of discussion. You are a dumb animal that does not belong in society. You have forfeited that right because you have proven yourself as an unevolved human. Go sit in a cage for 30 to 40 years where you f***ing belong, you dumb animal. End of discussion. That is attempted murder. I am going to give you context for this whole situation, but Raja Jackson, the son of Rampage Jackson, is a dumb, unevolved animal with no understanding of thought process of anything, and he belongs in a f***ing cage for the rest of I don't know how long, the next few decades.
UFC veteran Derek Brunson didn't hold back, strongly criticizing Raja's actions and saying,
all right, follow me real quick. When I first saw this, I thought these guys were playing. You know, WWE, hardcore match. After doing my research, this was definitely real. At the end of the day, I hope the wrestler that was hit and pummeled is okay. And for Raja, your actions were out of line, so you have to deal with some big boy consequences for this one. All of us can learn a little something from this. Don't let small situations escalate into bigger situations that will ultimately cost you big consequences.
Popular MMA YouTuber Jesse on Fire went on a heated rant against Psycho Stu, even using offensive language. In response, one viewer reminded him, Stu is a veteran who served his country. He turned to wrestling as a way to cope with PTSD, and also gives his time to children's charities. Attacking him like that is just wrong.
Like, this guy's IQ, Psycho Steve, is probably 11, dude. This guy, if you asked him to take a fucking SAT test, he would probably score like 300. He's not smart enough for you to get mad. You can't even get mad at a fucking retard like that.
Boxing star Ryan Garcia also chimed in, calling the incident one of the worst things he's seen in a long time. He questioned Raja's judgment, asking what he could have possibly been thinking.
Yo, Rampage's son needs to go to prison. That is bad. That's not like probation, man. He needs to be locked down. Like, I get how people can go to that point, though. He's 25 years old. Really should have more self-control than that. I grew up kind of tripped out as well. Kind of felt like everybody was always punking me, talking me, had to crash out on occasion, but never Like, that was next level. And the fact that Rampage should have stayed quiet. If that was my kid, I would have stayed quiet. Just called a lawyer and told him, hey, this is where we're at now. Rampage went online, was talking about, hey, he hit him in the head with a can, he did this, he did that. Okay, and then he waited 3-4 hours, snuck the guy. That's what he did. He sneak attacked him. Because if that dude knew what was in store for him, he would have never let Roger Jackson get in that ring. And damn sure not get an easy double leg takedown on him, let him get slammed like that. If he knew what was in store for him, I bet he would have defended himself.
Damn. You know who also needs to go to jail, chat? The referee. I'm not even trolling. I don't give a fuck that he's a WWE style, like, wrestling entertainment referee. Bro, you have a referee shirt on and you watch the nigga almost lose his life. How can you sit there as a human and not do nothing, bro? You just sat there. I was obviously frustrated there was somebody killing someone else on the ring, but then I was actually surprisingly more frustrated that the ref watched it happen. That shit was so crazy to me, bro. The nigga should not have a job. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the ref title. As a human, bro, you're not gonna step in and save the nigga life.
Roger Jackson, Rampage Jackson's son. No, you done f***ed up, right, boy? Oh yeah, you done f***ed up. You f***ed up bad. See where you went wrong, man. Man, you should have fired on the motherfucker when he first hit you in the head with that can. That's when you supposed to pop out right then as an immediate jerk reaction. You wait till a fucking wrestling match that's scripted for you to jump, y'all do y'all thing, and you decide to snap out on them. Man, look like some crazy shit. Oh man, them white folks finna fry your ass. And it was on video, and people can't stand to watch it. Oh man, you up, man. Yeah, them white folks love your daddy. They love you, you was cool. So you did that. And truth be told, man, even though it was some lame ass shit what he did, truth be told, that's some white boys. That's what they do. They have fun, they do goofy. I don't think he was genuinely trying to play you like you was on no bitch. I don't know the context of the video. I just saw where he hit you in the head with the can. But boy, Lord have mercy, them white folks finna baptize your monkey ass if that white boy don't make it. You better pray that white boy make it and recover. And I'm talking a full 100% recovery. Cause if not, Raja. Man, them white folk gonna baptize your ass.
The race war starts because Rampage Jackson's son decides to deliver 22 unanswered shots to the head of an unconscious veteran wrestler who admittedly did something kind of stupid beforehand. It would ironically, yet also unironically, be the most mainstream MMA has ever been. Holy crap, man. What the f*** are we doing?
It's Rampage. I love Rampage. But Rampage, turn your son in. He got to go lay down for a little bit. Like, if it was my son, that's what I would tell him. I mean, you a grown man, bro. You can't condone that type of behavior, bro. You got to go lay down for a little bit. We'll get you a good lawyer. You ain't going to be in there forever, but you got to go lay down. I get it. He hit you in the head with a bottle beforehand. I get it. He shouldn't have did that. I don't condone that either. But to wait hours until the man was working, which we all understand, he playing a character and he was in character and he working, and then you sneak him, because that's what you did. I mean, you snuck him. He wasn't expecting that, and you bro, they say dude flatlined and was unconscious for 6 minutes afterwards. You got to go to prison, bro. There's no part of that you thought was cool. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around why you thought that was cool and why you ain't got no self-control over your emotions. I get it, you and your feelings. You probably was watching them work and just getting madder and madder. But bro, we can't You can't have that in no civilized society. Like, we all understand what pro wrestling is, don't we? We've been understanding that since we was like 9-10 years old.
Between speculation, outrage, and official suspensions, one thing is undeniable. Roger Jackson's violent outburst has sent shockwaves through both the MMA and wrestling worlds. As the LAPD continues its investigation, fans are left wondering, was this a planned stunt gone horribly wrong, or the reckless breakdown of a young man chasing attention? Meanwhile, Dricus Du Plessis has finally spoken out after his loss to Khamzat Chimaev. A little over a week removed from the fight, the former champion released a heartfelt message, sharing that he's been leaning on his family and closest friends, the people who support him through wins and losses alike. Instead of shying away from defeat, Dricus embraced it, calling the setback a vital part of his path to greatness. He explained that without experiencing bitterness, you can't truly appreciate the sweetness of success. At the same time, he stressed that he refuses to be a good loser, because, in his words, good losers eventually become regular ones. Instead, he described himself as a lifelong student of both the fight game and life itself. The setback, he said, has only ignited a bigger fire inside him, and he promised his return will be stronger, sharper, and more dominant than ever. Dricus admitted there were no excuses for his performance that night. Khamzat was simply the better fighter. He congratulated his opponent for the battle, thanked his fans and sponsors for standing by him, and even had a message for his critics. To those who celebrated his downfall, he promised he'd repay them in the future, just as he has before. He ended his statement by reflecting on his faith, affirming his trust in God's plan, and reminding everyone that his journey is far from over. It's only just beginning. In other news, Khabib Nurmagomedov weighed in on the rapid rise of Ilia Topuria, and his assessment was blunt. He doesn't believe the Georgian champion has much of a chance against Arman Tsarukyan. Breaking it down in simple terms, Khabib argued that right now, Arman is the best lightweight in the world, and if he fought Topuria, it would be an 80-20 matchup in Tsarukyan's favor. That's a bold claim, especially with all the hype surrounding El Matador. But Khabib explained his reasoning. In his view, Topuria has mainly faced strikers. Yes, he beat Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira, but as Khabib pointed out, their wrestling isn't at a truly high level. Against a strong grappler with elite wrestling like Arman, Khabib believes the story would look completely different. And that's where Tsarukyan's edge lies.
Есть материал, который он может посмотреть и хорошо изучить. Если 3 года назад, если он с ним дрался, может, он не так опасался. Но сейчас уже видно то, чего можно опасаться от Топурии. Я считаю, что в данный момент лучший боец в легком весе — это Топурия.
Ты про Царукяна?
Да, я про Царукяна.
Выиграет он при этом за счет борьбы, правильно?
За счет MMA стиля.
Но
это не вольная борьба.
Но будет проходить, да?
Арман может повалить, у него хорошие локти в партере. Очень хороший локти. Может бороться, разбаривать, спину забирать.
А вот в эту опасную дистанцию с Топурией просто не зайдет.
Не зайдет, слишком уже есть бои, он уже может посмотреть, изучить. Я например, 80-20 я вижу победителем Армана. Я считаю, что его борьба, его прессинг, его говорить, это тоже надо учитывать. Он выше него почти на 10 сантиметров, если не ошибаюсь. И он больше него весом, и в день боя он будет больше него. И, конечно, борьба, она всегда рулила. Он дрался со всеми ударниками. Волконовский не борется, другие не борются. Ну, с кем он дрался? Просто назови хоть одного, хоть чуть-чуть, даже не 50%, который хоть 20% использует борьбу.
Khabib also highlighted the business angle. Right now, Topuria is the bigger star compared to Arman. He's charismatic, undefeated, and recently added another championship to his resume. But Khabib believes that if Tsarukyan scores a major victory in his next fight, the UFC won't be able to overlook him anymore, making a showdown between Arman and Ilia inevitable. The debate among fans is heating up. On one side, many argue that Topuria's striking and overall skill set are too sharp for anyone to handle at the moment. On the other, plenty agree with Khabib, insisting that Topuria would struggle against Sarukian style. So the question remains, do you side with Khabib's assessment, or do you believe Topuria will once again silence his critics the way he has in the past? Share your thoughts in the comments. Meanwhile, fighters from regions like Dagestan, Chechnya, Georgia, and across the Caucasus are proving to be some of the most dominant talents in MMA today. With names like Islam Makhachev, Merab Dvalishvili, Ilya Topuria, Magom Dankaleev, Shavkat Rakhmonov, and others, the skill level is undeniable. But according to Islam Makhachev, to take that dominance even further, mastering language and promotion will be just as important as fighting ability.
Мнение, якобы то, что кавказские бойцы невыгодны UFC, может быть, это ошибочное мнение?
С этим я согласен, из-за этого я говорю всем нашим пацанам в зале, чтобы они учили язык, чтобы они умели продавать свой бой. Это тоже одна из основных частей нашей карьеры. Мы должны продавать трансляции, мы должны быть интересными бойцами.
Welcome. Look at this guy. Nice to meet you. Welcome to China. Welcome to Shanghai.
Thank you, sir.
So I heard you arrived yesterday.
I did.
So how was your flight? How was everything?
It was perfect.
How's the sleep?
Excellent.
How's Shanghai treating you right now?
Incredible. I love the city.
Did you get a chance to look around?
I did. We've looked around a little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You're hosting a fight in the White House. That's a tremendous idea. I like it so much. It's incredible. And is there a chance? Because I'm also a big fan myself. Is there a chance I can get a ticket, maybe? Invitation or something?
Yeah,
I'd love to come.
I think we can get you in there.
Is that too much to ask?
No, not at all. We'd love to have you.
Okay, thank you.
That's all for today, fight fans. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and stay connected for more updates.